Balochistan, Pakistan's largest and poorest province, has once again been shaken by a coordinated wave of insurgents' violence by the Baloch fighters in decades. Hello and a very warm welcome to all the News 9 Live viewers. This is Akshat Khanna and today we will be decoding how this unrest created by the Baloch fighters is causing concerns among the global powers. On Saturday, fighters from the Balochistan Liberation Army carried out suicide bombings and attacks targeting civilians, police, military and paramilitary installations across the province. The unrest in Balochistan is not restricted only to the borders of the province or of Pakistan, but has international relevance as well. Balochistan, which is home to important natural resources and several key infrastructure projects, be it China or the US or other global superpowers, would also be keen that peace is maintained in the province. Now talking about the current spate of multiple coordinated attacks in Balochistan, which are part of complex long-standing conflicts there. The banned Balochistan Liberation Army has claimed responsibility for the recent deadly attacks, launching the latest spate of military attacks on Saturday. The Balochistan Liberation Army named it Hirof 2, a Balochi term meaning Black Storm. An officer from the Pakistan's Intelligence Bureau in Quetta told native voices that between 800 to 1,000 Baloch fighters, including a few women, might have been involved in the coordinated attacks. The BLA has not confirmed anything about these figures yet. As part of these offensive in Quetta, heavily armed rebels attacked multiple police stations and mobile units. They also reportedly detonated explosives at Hockey Chowk and also struck multiple key roads in the city. In Mustang, fighters struck the central prison with gun and bomb attacks, managing to free at least 30 prisoners. In Gwadar, fighters targeted a camp housing migrant workers, killing 11 people, including women and children. Now, this current unrest in Balochistan has consequences far across its border, as it has recent times become strategically important for many powerful global powers, be it region's abundance of key resources or the important infrastructure project it holds. Military attacks in the region are the source of concerns not solely for the Pakistan establishment. One of the countries that would be most affected by the current unrest in Balochistan would be China. Now, the unrest has severe consequences for China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, the flagship project of Beijing's Belt and Road Initiatives, which runs through this region. Now, this Belt Road Initiative is one of China's most cherished initiatives, and any loss of related to it would hamper China's plans of regional control severely. Now, for China, Balochistan, with its deep sea Gwadar port and rich energy and mineral resources, was meant to provide a reliable alternative trade and energy route by passing the maritime choke points. It would also have meant more direct economic integration with South and Central Asia, something which the recent attacks by the Baloch Liberation Army threatened. Now, the US interests in the region, like China's, are not primarily infrastructure focused, but revolve around province's mineral abundance. Now, just last year, the US announced a $1.5 billion investment to support the mining of critical minerals, including gold and copper, at Reko Dik in Balochistan's remote Chagal district. Now, a Missouri-based firm has also signed a memorandum of understanding with Pakistan's Frontier Works Organization. Now, this is being done to explore the extraction and the refining of rare earths and the other minerals which are present in Balochistan. Now, this current unrest in the region is thus a deterrent to the US mineral interest in the region and risk to its investments. Now, the current unrest and the massive unprecedented attacks by the Baloch Liberation Army may have long-term effects, as the perceptions of the risk among the investors from both the US and China becomes aggravated. It could also result in a reckoning for China, as well as it would have more vulnerable to these region powers and come out of stronger guarantees before these countries commit funds for the projects in Balochistan.